nieces and nephews, and welcome back to Auntie Nell's Kitchen. And for those of you that are just running through my kitchen at this time, I hope you like and stick around, become one of my nieces and nephews, so you too could be a part of this big happy family, because everything that comes from Auntie's Kitchen to you is filled with what? Lots of love, big hugs and kisses to all of you. So today we are going to be doing a requested upload from my lovely firstborn, my son, this blooming onion. And I was trying to tell him what to do via telephone, but that's not gonna work. So I said, well, if you're gonna do mama, you need to do mama all the way, okay? Don't sidestep on anything about mama, okay? So our mama is gonna go to work and show you guys my blooming onion, okay? So if you give me a moment, and I'll do a slip and a flip, and we'll get started, okay? Hold on. Okay, my good family, you're going to need for this recipe, 2 large onions. I'm using Vidalia onions, okay? Y'all know how I am about my Vidalias now, gotta have my Vidalias. Gonna have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and I'm going to get this in my mixing bowl. You're going to add to this 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. You can use smoked paprika if that's what you like better also, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt, any salt that you prefer, and 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder. You can use dark chili powder, or you can use the spicy chili powder, the chipotle chili powder, whatever you want to do. You're going to throw that in there, put that to the side before we whisk it all together. You're going to need 2 large eggs, and 1 cup of milk. Your ingredients must be cold. And I'm going to put that over there to the side. And I'm going to get my little whisker. I'm going to whisk this together real fast, okay? And you're going to need some cooking oil and a pot. You can use a deep fryer, but I'm not using the deep fryer because the other day I did that. I don't know what I did. What did I? Oh, I did that buttermilk chicken. Okay, and I cleaned my deep fryer, and it's all nice and put to bed. I don't want to wake it up. So I got my egg wash and my onions. Let Auntie get some gloves on. I'll be right back, family. Clean this off. Okay, we have our onion. Big onion, guys. Big onion. Okay, first we're going to chop off this, the one that has the big stem. We're going to chop this off first. Okay. Get this out of the way for the housekeeping. Okay, now I'm going to take some of these leaves off here because I need to be able to work. Show me what you're working with. Okay. Some people don't do it this way, but hey, you can do it anyway, whatever makes it easier for you. And this is easier to me if you just go ahead and get this taken care of. Go ahead and get this skin off here. This is easier to me. Now I'm going to change cutting boards, okay? Now, I'm going to cut this off. What I'm going to do, you're not going to cut it off to where you're messing with the core. This is all I'm going to do. See? That's all I did. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. I don't know how that happened. Got a piece of my... Okay, now got that all nice and cleaned out. Okay, I'm gonna start with the onion, turn it down, and if you see a little brown spot, I'm gonna show you how you get rid of that. When you turn it down, you're gonna slice it in fours. In fours. Don't start right here. You're gonna start right there. Go all the way down. You're gonna slice it in fours, four quarters. You don't start at your core because you're gonna need that. You're gonna need that space. Okay, now that we have our fours, you're gonna go back around. Slice it back down again. This is how we are creating our petals. How much do they charge for these things? Guys, you know I don't eat out. Not because I don't like to eat out, but honey, it's taking the fun out of eating out for me. I want something more than a doggone baked potato. Okay. You're going back around, and for me, I have to feel for my don't cut yourself now. Okay, now we have our fours, and they've been sliced. We're going to go back down them again. This is how we are going to get those beautiful petals that you see. You know, you like to order, can I have a blooming onion? Then, you know, it was amazing when then you see, you know, when you have people with you. Some people eat more petals than others, but pay less. I don't even know what these things cost. What do they cost inside of there? Okay. Now, if you see pieces where you know it'll be too thin to go over them, you don't have to. You don't have to do that. You know, but you want it makes it prettier when you have as many petals as you can. Just makes it so pretty, so pretty, like they say, so fresh and so clean. Is that a petal? Yep. Checking my petals. Okay, I got my petals. And what I'm going to do, you see that brown in that onion? That's no big deal. All I'm going to do is cut it off. Sometimes you don't see these inside your veggies until it gets in, until you get it home. That's all I got to do. All you got to do is cut it off. Now, this onion is going to get a ice water bath. You know what that is? I'm going to throw it in some ice water. And you see my core, and I'm pulling my petals apart. So they'll be nice and pretty, nice and purty. I already have one already done. Cut down on video time, just fanning my petals out. So, because when I drop them in the pre-wash, yes, I'm just throwing stuff everywhere, huh? Okay, there's my core. One thing I got to do is cut around this core. That's it. And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I leave that core in there. The bottom part, I just, you know, I leave it in here. It's not gonna hurt it. It's not causing any problems. So if I see, you know, like the little green part look like the onion is trying to expand its family. It, fruits and vegetables do that. I need to get this one, get these petals separated. And see, got all my petals all nice and pretty. All my petals, making sure all your petals now, you may have to pull them apart with your finger. You make sure your onion petals are pulled apart, okay? And let me get the other one for you. That was a smaller one. Okay, got my onions petals, and I'm gonna get my ice water. Auntie, be right back. Okay, the second onion is getting its ice water bath. So this is what I'm doing. I swish it around, I turn it over, and you have to be careful with these because you know they've been sliced to come apart. And see, making sure my petals. You have to get a cup, you know, a little cup, and make sure water gets in there. You do that. You want to make sure that you get that these petals, all your petals, get a bath in ice water. Now, some people they'll soak in ice water. I don't do that. I don't leave it soaking in ice water. I pick it up. Be careful when I pick it up because I want to keep it as a bloom, as a blossom. And what I do, put it on this board because I want all that ice water to drain out of my petals. Okay, now I'm going to clean this mess up, and I'm going to go ahead and get my oils heated, and Auntie will be right back, and we're going to get the, what is it, blooming, blossoming, whatever it is, we're going to get in some goodness. I have my onion, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in the egg wash, just like this. See? Going to make sure all those petals get submerged in the egg wash. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Move that flour out the way. Make sure all that this egg mixture, milk and eggs. Make sure it gets all inside these petals. Turn it over. Yeah, you want to make sure everything gets, you know, you have to move your petals around some. Make sure it all gets submerged in here. That's why it's best to use a bowl. If you got a bowl like this, similar to this, to get that whole entire onion in as a bloom. And then what you do, you're going to take it out. Still it's holding it as a bloom. And you're going to get it in, you're going to put it in the flour. Get your petals. Make sure you throw some in all your petals. Make sure all your petals now are getting some of this goodness, this seasoned flour. Make sure all your petals are getting some of this. This is a two-hand job. You see my board just sliding all over the place. And if you lose the petals, so what? They lose them too. Yeah, they lose them too. Then goes back into the egg wash. Yep, goes back into your egg wash. And then comes back into your flour. Comes back into the flour. And the reason why I have 2 plates over here is because I'm going to set this down on its bottom and finish putting the flour down. Because I want to make sure all my petals have flour on it. And see, when your petals will separate. That's why you still have to make sure. That's why I say you put this down. That's an extra petal that'll be in there. You sprinkle, you know, you gotta get the petals in there. That's why I moved to a plate when it's time for my final breading. And I'm going to pour this back into my bowl. See what I'm doing? I'm separating my petals, making sure I get flour down in there between each petal. If you want to have your bread, and all you have to do is add an extra cup of flour. Add your extra cup of flour in here. And just add you some extra seasonings, okay? I'm going to pick my bloom up. That's the thing, you have to be careful with these. You know, they're like babies to me. They are like babies. And I'm going to put this down just like this and leave it alone while I work on the other one. Throw it in, put it in an egg wash. Put this one down in the egg wash. Make sure this egg wash gets in between these petals. And this, you know, it's not a problem getting the egg wash through the petals. So I'm going to pause and get this one done. And we'll be right back. Okay, guys, my oil is 348, so that's good. That's good enough. So I'm going to go ahead and get this first blossom dropped. In my opinion, you know, I think you need a skimmer type spoon. If you don't have a skimmer, that's just me. Woo. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't like making these because they're too messy. This is why I didn't really make them a lot. They're too messy. They are too messy for me. I've cleaned my stove. From the prep work. Separating my petals to make sure they get cooked. You're gonna be ugly. Okay, I'm gonna get this one cooked and then we'll be back. All right, family, I flipped it over. I used 2 spoons to flip it over. See, one of my petals, you know, they broke off. That's okay. That is quite all right. I never said I was on Food Network. So I'm gonna let it cook on the other side and we'll be back together again. Okay, I'm gonna bring this one out and put it in on a pan of paper towels to drain. You definitely want it drained because you don't want that, if you want it crispy. Make sure you put it on a bed of paper towels. Put that one out. Now I'm gonna get the other one in. Let's get this other one in here. Get my petals. Get a little clean up. Good, Dusty. I gave you a chicken sandwich. You can't eat this, baby. No, baby. Mommy can't have you sick. No, Sarita. Mommy can't have you sick. Love you. No, I'm serious, y'all. I really hate these things. No, I'm seriously, I really do, with a passion. Go ahead and flip this one over so I can get my petals separated. I don't know why I made a mistake and flipped it, put it in the wrong way. Didn't even dawn on me that I had put it in the wrong way. But hey, things happen in a kitchen. Just move on. Just took one of the petals off. Come let this cook. We're going to start making the sauce. Okay, my family. There's another petal. Here's the second one. It's ugly. It's ugly. I put it in backwards by mistake. But it's edible and it's still good. It's ugly though. See? It's ugly. But it's good. Still tastes good. I'm gonna make on our sauce. But the other one is pretty. Yep, move, dog. The other one, see how pretty? This one is pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. This one is pretty. This is going to be my thumbnail. All right, let's get our stumbles and crumbles, our dipping sauce together, okay? We have, going to use some horseradish sauce, all right? Let's go over our ingredients. You're going to need 1/3 cup of mayo. I'm using light mayo. 1/3 cup of mayonnaise, so I'm using light. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of creamy horseradish sauce. But I'm going to tell you, this is my favorite brand. But I buy a small jar because I don't use this a lot. But you know what's really good? You can also use that Arby's horsey sauce. That's really, really good when making this. So let's start over, okay? Okay. 1/3 cup of mayo. 2 tablespoons of creamy horseradish sauce, okay? 2 tablespoons of sour cream. 1 tablespoon of ketchup. The reason what the ketchup is for, because this going to tone down that heat to the horseradish sauce also. And it's going to give your dip a little slight sweetness to it. You're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of paprika or 1/2 teaspoon. I added a 1/2 teaspoon. Okay. You can add some garlic powder, some onion powder if you want to. I didn't do that because I have all that already in my onion bloom. So I need to do all that. And you can add some salt if that's what you choose to. And then you just mix this up. Guys, I told you, you hear my hubby in the background screaming, "Get off of me, get off of me." Playing football. Again, playing football. You can smell the horseradish. This is all blended in. Get me a little pedal. Go dip something, go some, and this is my favorite part because you know my food has to be moist. Yum, 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 yum. I've had my taste, and that's all Auntie is gonna deal with. Now these, you can put them back in. You can put them in the air fryer and crispy them back up if you're not gonna eat them right away. And I'm gonna put this into a bowl, another bowl that has a top. And hold on, family. I hope you guys like this onion bloom with the dipping sauce. It's really good. You don't have to go to Outback. Wherever y'all like to go to get these things, do it at home. Hold on. Thank you, nieces and nephews, for hanging out with your auntie while we made this expensive appetizer at home. The onion blossom. I said the second one, I made a mistake and put it in backwards, but that's okay. Keep going. I'm not doing retakes, but this is real time, real life, real auntie, real kitchen. Okay. So thank you guys for joining in. I hope you guys hit that like button, and those of you that are running through, you know, I appreciate your support and watching the video, and I hope you make this for your family, your friends, and you know what Auntie always say too, you can keep it to yourself. And thank you guys. So I gotta check out because I got some comments I need to give some attention to, because you know I love my viewers, but it's been a busy day in Auntie's world. Okay, so I'm gonna get off of here, and I will see you guys in the next upload because I got some good things coming your way. They've already things have already been semi set up. It's just that, you know, Auntie's going at a slower pace right now. So, but until the next upload, tight hugs and kisses to all of you. Love you guys. Until the next upload. See you later. Bye.